Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Adrian aka Adrian, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, it's a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, so I'm going to be doing my hair and makeup. I'm going on the road, so I decided to just film this and have a little girl talk, chit chat. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be starting with my hair. And I'm pretty much due for, if you're seeing me looking to my left, I have a mirror right here that I'm looking in, and I'm starting with my hair. I'm pretty much due for like a wash, so I usually do like a low bun hairstyle or ponytail whenever my hair needs to wash, just to, you know, get it through the week or whatever. So let's start with my hair first. Right, so what should we talk about first? I know some people have been messaging me on Instagram asking if I have left Instagram or why I don't post anymore, but the truth is I'm just taking like a break from Instagram, and I think we all need that sometimes. We all need like a break from social media, because to be honest, social media can be a bit much. I've deleted my Facebook account. I think it was sometime last year, late last year. I deleted my Facebook account because it was getting very depressing. It had a lot of, well, my feed had a lot of depressing stuff, a lot of graphic things, you know, like violence and just depressing stuff overall. It was just a depressing app for me to go on, so I ended up just deleting it. I still have the messenger part of it. Well, it's still signed in, but I don't have it. I deleted it from my phone completely. And in regarding to Instagram, I just took a break. I just felt like I needed a break, and pretty much I've been more active on TikTok because TikTok is a little bit more fun, so that's where that's at. I'll probably start posting back soon or not on Instagram. I'm not sure as yet, but let's just see how that goes. Alright, so which side do I want my sleek bun to be on? I usually do it on the right side, so let's do that. As I said, my hair is pretty much dirty. Yeah, I'm trying to get like a straight parting. So this is probably going to take a while. I think that looks okay. Okay, so the next topic, I was just giving you guys like a heads up or like an explanation regarding the social media part of it. I just felt like, especially on Instagram, I have a lot of watchers. And I say watchers in terms of a lot of people view my story, like they're always viewing my story, but they're not engaging. So I'd have around 600 plus people watching my story on a daily basis, and whenever I post something regarding my YouTube, I don't get a lot of feedback because I don't get a lot of persons from my Instagram watching my YouTube, and I guess it's fine, because if it's not your thing, then it's just not your thing. If my content is not your thing, then that's fine. But surprisingly, most of my supporters are people that I don't know. They're not, my supporters from YouTube are people that I don't know, and my supporters on Instagram are also people that I don't know that well. So yeah, it's kind of like a funny thing with social media and all that. But as I said, it's okay, because if my content is not your thing, then it's fine. There are other YouTubers out there, or if YouTube overall is just not your thing, then that's fine. I saw a post on TikTok where this lady was talking about, you know, family and friends and who your target audience is, and she was saying that your family and acquaintances or friends, they're not really your target audience, so you shouldn't be upset whether or not they watch your content or they help you share or whatever. But I think it's like just the principle of it. Like if you see someone you know or whatever, then you share it. But at least that's what I do, because whenever like there's a giveaway or things that people participate in on social media and like they need help, I'm one of those persons. I don't even ask questions. Once I see it and I see that, oh hey, I know this person, then I automatically like it or share it or support. That's just me. But I guess not everybody's the same way, and that's also fine. The next topic I'm going to talk about is fake friends. Now I'm sure, let me get to the hair, because I'm using this Design Essential Natural Coconut and Monoi Coconut Milk Leave-In Nourisher. And I'm just using this like on the parting because I have a little bit of dandruff here and I don't want it to like show up. So I'm just spraying like my edges around the edge of my hair. I actually added some coconut oil to this. Because I was almost out, so I just added some coconut oil to it so I can have a little more moisture. If you guys are hearing noises, cars are passing by and they're working on a house next door, so that's why. Yeah, let me spray some more on my edges because it's looking a bit dry. Yeah, as I was saying, where was I? Oh my god, I do this a lot. Alright, wait, let me just take out some baby hairs. Well, some adult hairs, because I don't have baby hairs. Let me just take out some of these that I don't want to make baby hair with, or try to. It's a lot. I don't have baby hairs, like I don't have baby hairs, but I always try to make it work. And since my hair at the back, it's kind of, I'm just going to add some more in the middle here. Okay, so let me take some edges from out this side as well with this rat tooth comb. I've had this comb for like a while. Oh yeah, where was I? I was talking about fake friends. I'm pretty sure like some of us have encountered fake friends at least 1 or 2 times in our lifetime. I personally have had those for like a lot of times. I'm not the type of person to come on social media and like bash people. I'm not the type to come on social media and bash people and talk down on their name and talk all of that negative stuff. I believe that if we are friends or if we were friends and it didn't work out, then we are mature, we are adults. It's either we talk about it and move on, or we don't and move on. You know, life goes on, life continues and all of that. So there's no need to, you know, talk down on the person's name or spread hate and make the situation more bad than it already is. So that's just my take on it. And I've had numerous fake friends before, or fake acquaintances. Like, the thing, I think that principle plays like an important role in friendships. Not only friendships, but like in relationships as well. And I think like a lot of persons lack that about themselves. And when I say fake friends, because fake friends can mean a lot of different things to different persons. But to me, a fake friend is someone who you would probably go to the end of the world for or do things for, and they won't do the same thing for you, and someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart, who has like different motives for you and different things they want to do or they're doing behind your back. And I personally, I may seem like an extroverted person, but for me, I'm very reserved. I'm a reserved person. This thing won't go through. I'm careful with who I choose to be my friend. So I'm a more observant person. I observe you. I observe what you're about. I observe how you treat other people. I observe how you carry yourself. All of those things. I feel like the reason why we're not friends anymore with the friends that I've had is because some of them, you have some that were secretly plotting things behind my back. Some of them were secretly in competition and came out. And there's a difference when you're inspired by somebody and wanting to be them or wanting to, just do like everything that they do. But in the same breath, you can want to be like somebody, or you can be inspired by somebody, but you don't have to be negative about it first. For example, I've had this friend growing up with, and everything that I would do, this girl, she would talk down on it. She would just always be negative about situations. She's always saying something bad, and then the next day or so, I'm not even exaggerating, she would come and she would want the same thing. For example, all right, this necklace, let's give an example. This necklace, I'm wearing this necklace right now, and she would come and she said, oh, I really hate those necklaces, they're so ugly, and oh my god, ew, I can't stand those necklaces. And then the next day she would come back to me. Not even sure if it's a mental thing, because I don't know if she forgot what she said the day before or what, but she'd come the next day and said, follow me, go buy one of those necklaces. Like, I really love those necklaces. I need one of those necklaces. Those would look good that would look good on me. After telling me the day before that it doesn't look good on me, she hates the necklaces and whatever. Like some weird things like that. Yeah, I've had friends like that before. I've also had a friend who, if I'm your friend, I take the friend rule seriously. And if I'm your friend, then I'm going to be like a ride or die. I'm going to be supportive because you're my friend. Once you're my friend, like, I automatically consider you my sister. I have 3 sisters and I love my sisters and I care for them. So if you're my friend, I give you the same treatment like I would give my real sister, my blood sisters. And I had a friend through, I don't even know if I should talk about the situation. I don't want my channel to be like a negative light or like a gossip or whatever. I just want it to be something relatable and like a nice calm space. I don't want it to be like negative things on my channel. Talk about the person. I'm not going to talk negative about the person. As I said, I don't talk negative about ex-friends or ex-relationships. Like, I just learn from them and just keep it moving. It's just a part of life. I was friends with this girl and I used to go far and beyond for this girl. We were close friends in college. The main reason for us not being friends anymore is just like, I felt like I was always overextending myself. And that's the same thing for past relationships. Like, so it's past friendships, past relationships. I was always the one who is overextending myself. I feel like if I'm giving you 100, then I expect 100 from you. But I later understand that not everybody like has the same values, understand like principles and all of that stuff. So it's okay. With this girl, I wasn't getting like even 50 out of the 100. And I thought that the same things that I would do for her, she would do for me without making it like a big deal or all of that. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to talk about her situation and whatever. because I'm not even going to expose anybody. Let's just leave it at there. But yeah, that's fake friends for me. And I do have genuine friends right now. Like I have like probably 3 genuine friends, and we may not talk every day, but I really do love them. They've showed me who they are so far, because at the same time you can be friends with a person for a long time and then their true colors come out, just randomly, like one day, and you guys have been friends for like a long time. So that's that. So far, the friends that I have now, I really love them and they've been supportive. I can call them if anything. And I know that they'll answer, they'll have my back, and they can do the same with me, because as I say, I always give 100. Whatever I want in a friendship and in a relationship, whatever I want, I make sure that I give that as well. So yeah, that's where that's at. And I actually have a lot of acquaintances, but they're not my friends, they're just acquaintances. I have a lot of acquaintances, and I know people would think that, hey, you look like somebody who has a lot of friends, and that's not the case. I don't have a lot of friends. Most of the time I'm by myself, I'm with my boyfriend, or I'm with my family. This look nasty. So I'm trying to make the soup thingy. Why does it look like I'm bald? Okay, this is not working out. How do girls do their baby hairs and have it so nice and sleek? Okay, let's try again. I'm using some eco gel on my edges. I don't want to use too much because I don't want it to be too flaky. But I'm just trying something. Oh, this is so hard to do. Should I try it with a brush, or let's push this one out a bit? Yeah, so that's that for fake friends for me. I felt like friendships that I've had previously, I felt like they were secretly like in a competition and they were not happy for me. Yeah, let's talk about that. I've had friends, they were never happy about anything. I'm not the type of person to keep like just constantly having like a negative vibe around me. I like positivity. I like friends who want the same thing as me, who are just as inspired. Like everything, especially with female friends, everything does not have to be a competition. You know that we can all still win, right? Everything does not need to be a competition. You don't have to hate. Your time will come. Just be genuine and be there. Why just be genuine and be there for like each other? Why? That shouldn't even be a hard thing. That shouldn't be a hard thing, but apparently it is to some people. As regards to me and like guy friends, I have more guy friends than girl friends for that same reason. I'm going to use this Giovanni repairing lotion, so I put some sheen in my hair. Having like mostly guys as friends can be, there are pros and cons to it as well, because most of the guys that I talk to, or most of the guys that I'm friends with, it's a bit exhausting for me because they end up like catching feelings, and I guess everybody handle their emotions differently, but sometimes they'd be like upset with me because I chose not to have a relationship. And it's not like I don't lead people on. So if I'm not interested, then I'm not. And I'm in a relationship already. So, and they know that, and they are still upset with me because I can't have a relationship. Those things are kind of frustrating. So it's in a time like this, it's kind of hard for me to make friends for those reasons. I'm reserved. Whenever I make friends with the guys, they end up catching feelings, and with women, they're always in some secret competition or hating on the low. And it's exhausting because I can't bother with that. So most of the time I stay by myself, and that's just that for friendships and fake friends. I feel like with friends, you shouldn't have to tell them like, hey, support me with this, or it just comes natural. But as I said, I'm different, and if I'm supporting you, I'm just tying down my hair before I make a bun. If I'm supporting you, then I'm supporting you. You won't even have to ask me. But if I see that you're not doing the same for me, then don't expect it again from me, because yeah, that's that. And one thing about me, I've learned that I've become like very spiritual. Over the last 2 years, I've been more of a spiritual person, so I can sense things before they happen. I can tell what kind of person you are before you even start talking to me. Like, I get that in my entire energy. And when you talk to some people like for the first time, and then when you go home or when you leave, you feel very exhausted and drained. Yeah, that happens to me with some people. So I know that, okay, I'm not going to be all buddy or close up with that person, because that person obviously has like something that doesn't go well with my spirit. Meeting people like online can be fun, like meeting friends and so on, but if you're up for doing that, I suggest you do it carefully, because there are lots of weird people online, and there are also a lot of good people online. You can meet a lot of nice persons online, trust me, because I've not met, but I've talked to, like, there are persons like on my TikTok that I've never met before, and they are so sweet and they're so nice. And yeah, I like that, and I can appreciate that. So I think my hair is done. I'm just tying it down so the edges won't lift up. But I'm going to wash my hands, and then I'm going to do my makeup in the meanwhile. So just a sec. I just washed my hands, so I'm gonna do my face. So I'm starting off with some vitamin C, and this is from Seoul Ceuticals. Put some under my eye and my forehead. So the next topic we can talk about is relationships. Like, am I the only one seeing that a lot of persons are getting like breakups lately? A lot of persons are going through breakups lately, and a lot of persons are single, and a lot of persons are in a relationship. Before I start, I'm not a perfect person. I don't know everything about relationships. I'm still learning and unlearning stuff. I'm still a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I'm just telling you guys, simple stuff or stuff that I know. This is the facial moisturizer by CeraVe, and it has sunscreen in it, so this is like a sunscreen moisturizer. Putting this on, I feel like a lot of persons, because of social media, a lot of persons they don't know what they really want, and I feel like there are persons who are genuinely looking for a relationship, but they're afraid because of what social media is telling them. For example, pretty much every woman wants a man who is this, who is that, who doesn't have a lot of followers on social media, who will cook, who will bring them roses, who will do this, who earns 6 figures, who is a family man, who, those little things. You want a man with 6 figures, but are you working? Are you working 6 figures? Or are you working like a decent job? Can you add to him? Can you add to what you're looking for in a man? Make sure that whatever that you're seeking in a man, you are that for yourself. So whenever a man comes along, then he'll be able to add to what you already have. It shouldn't be like a need. If you want a man who is a family man, when was the last time you called your father? Make sure that the same things that you want in a man or you want in a woman, you're that for yourself as well. You want someone who is mentally stable, who is emotionally stable. What about yourself? You have to make sure that these things that you want in a partner, that you have them in yourself as well. And communication is key. These things might sound cliche, but communication really is key. And you have to talk what you want from the get-go, from the front, from you just meet. Talk what you want. If you say, okay, well, I don't want to have kids in like months or a year after you've been dating, then that's unfair to the other person, because what if the other person wanted kids and you just come out of the blue like, hey, I don't want kids? You should have let your partner know that, like, from the start, so that they'll know what to do and they'll make plans around it. But that's very important to let your partner know what you like, what you don't like, what you're looking for, what you're interested in, and what's your whole point for the relationship. Also, with like single persons, like for single persons, it's good to be single sometimes. You don't have to feel like you're always in a relationship. Like, I know some persons who are always like just wanting to be in a relationship, and I'm not going to say they're not the perfect person, but they do have flaws and whatever that they need to work on. We all have flaws. Nobody's perfect that they need to work on. So in the meantime that you're single, or if you don't find anyone that you like, work on yourself. Trust me, just work on yourself. Take the time to work on yourself. Take the time to know more about yourself. Try to figure out what you like, what you don't like. What are some things that are okay with you, some things that are not okay, some red flags, all of that. Understand those things about yourself before you go into a relationship. Those are some important things that you need to state. So I'm just filling in my eyebrows. As you can see, I don't have a lot of eyebrows, but I'm willing to make it work. I got this pencil from the dollar store. I got like a bunch of these in the dollar store a couple years ago, and I still have them. So I'm just lightly filling this in. Like the same things that you'd want in your friendships, in your relationships, make sure that you're giving that out as well. So you can't expect for a give like bread buck, and you can't expect for a give bread buck and then I expect like red velvet cake for you come out to you. Like, you have to give what you receive, what you want to receive. That's only fair. Like the previous relationships that I've been in, I can see like my faults in those relationships, and one of them being like I wasn't a good communicator. because I'm an introvert and I don't talk much, so I would just assume things and then just let things like just flow based on my assumptions, and that wasn't good at all. Like for one of my relationships, I assumed that the person that I was in a relationship with, I assumed that he should know everything, like he should automatically know everything like about me, and he should know what I like, and he should know what upsets me, and he should know this. And that wasn't the case at all. Obviously that was very foolish of me to assume that. And in also because I did not communicate much, I thought that I forgot a step, so let me just do it from now. Primer. Let me prime my face with Premium Makeup Primer by Beliza Secreto, and I'm just putting some over here. I hate when I start my makeup without priming. Yeah, so that was one of my faults in previous relationships, like not being able to communicate. I didn't know how to express myself. I didn't know how to express like, hey, I don't like this or I don't like that. I would just, give the silent treatment and just disappear. That's how I do. That's how I usually do. Like just give the silent treatment and then just disappear without an explanation. And that was never good. That was never good for me or the person that I was seeing. But I've learned from it. I've learned how to communicate. I'm done with my face now. I'm going to show you guys my hair. Let's see what my hair looks like. Yeah, it's sleek. So I'm just going to use the end of my hair, the bun. So I'm going to pull it apart like this in the center, and I'm going to wrap one side around, then wrap the other end until I have the ends are wrapped together. Next, I'm using the elastic band to secure it. I'm using another band to secure it again. And this is the final thing. So this is what my hair looks like. This is the front, the side, and I'm going to show you guys the back. So this is it. This is how I do my sleek bun hairstyle with a simple makeup look. And if you guys enjoyed this, if you enjoyed the small chit chat, then let me know, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. So until next time, guys, remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Artistic Souls, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So until next time, guys, bye.